I do not know the exact nature of his mission here, but it is vital. Importantissimo! Thank you, Sergeant. That he take back to Madrid with him glowing reports of Los Angeles. And I want you to bear that in mind during his entire stay here in our charming little pueblo.
Charming pueblo? I've seen better dung heaps in the slums of Madrid.
How dare you, senor. I beg your pardon. Identify yourself immediately. Emissary Risendo, we expected you to arrive by coach. We had a big welcome planned.
Do you now?
Tell the band, Sergeant.
Arrest him.
What? Emissary, I'm the Alcalde of this pueblo, appointed by the king himself. Lancers, my men are loyal to me.
Tell that to my royal guardsmen. For a leader of a colonial garrison, you were too easily surprised, senor, and such incompetence in service to the crown is a felony.
I'll tell the governor of this.
Your alcalde will be executed at sunrise.
Executed? On what grounds?
Perhaps you'd like to join your treasonous, inept alcalde.
Treason? What are you talking about?
Spain is embroiled in a war with France. An expensive war, and your distance from Madrid does not excuse you from your obligations to the king.
Obligations? Well, excuse me, but we pay our taxes. We pay taxes on our homes, on our crops. Well, we pay taxes on everything.
You will now pay a special war tax. I'm authorized to collect a total of 10,000 pesos.
10,000 pesos to wage a war that will only benefit you and some cannon makers?
Senor Emissary, I must apologize for the senorita. She's a modern woman. Argumentative, perhaps, but fiercely loyal nonetheless. It's a shame the war with the French goes so poorly.
Poorly? We are close to victory.
But just yesterday I received a letter from an old friend, a captain in the cavalry. He tells me that our armies are being routed.
And just what would be the name of your friend, this captain?
He says that his men are laying down their arms in surrender. After all, he should know what he's talking about. He's in front lines, not collecting taxes in the colonies.
I'll have his name.
It's really not important.
Lieutenant Hidalgo, take this arrogant caballero to the cuartel. I am going to teach this pueblo the meaning of loyalty. Sergeant in charge of the execution on pain of death. The irony is perfect, don't you think? The incompetent in the hands of the incompetent. Is everything in order, Sergeant?
Si, senor emissary.
Then you may proceed with the execution.
I can't watch this.
Well, what are you waiting for, you ignorant buffoon? Get on with it.
No.
What did you say?
He said no.
Proceed with the execution now!
No! This is not right.
Drivers, start your wagons! Leave him alone, guardsman! Lieutenant Hidalgo, take care of him.
Very impressive. Can he fight as well?
Can he fight? Lieutenant Hidalgo has killed over 100 Frenchmen in battle.
Too bad for him. I'm not French. Consider that a warning! The next man to interfere will not be so fortunate.
I assume you said your prayers, Alcalde, because if you don't capture Zorro within 2 days, you'll soon be meeting your maker. A splendid mission you have here, Padre Benitez.
Well, thank you. It was built by the local Indians.
Under Spanish rule and supervision, of course. But then I'm sure you appreciate His Majesty's generosity.
Generosity. But it is the duty of every Christian king to send the word of God to the four corners of the earth.
Just as it is your duty to discharge this mission's obligations to the royal throne.
With all respect, our only obligation is to God.
God is not engaged in a war with the French. We are. And since the Church shares our duty to support the Spanish crown in that effort, I hereby confiscate all mission property.
What? You can't do that.
Really? And just who is going to stop me?
But this is unheard of. What you propose, it's unprecedented.
It is rather creative, I agree.
Be warned, Senor Risendo. The people of this pueblo will never stand for this.
The people are a seditious pack of jackals. Don't threaten me with insurrection, De La Vega. For years, the Church has grown fat with the help of the crown. Now it is simply time to pay the piper.
Allow me to arrest the ringleaders and make an example of them.
No, Lieutenant. Let them simmer a while longer. An angry mob is easily led by the nose. And I know precisely where to lead.
Of course. Why not? Diego!
A magnificent hacienda. How long have you lived here?
Many years. Ever since my father first arrived and worked the land.
Indeed. But I'm afraid your fellow Los Angelinos won't let you justify your failure to pay taxes on the backs of your ancestors. You see, the mere threat of my seizing church property very nearly caused a riot earlier today. And since part of my responsibility is to prevent civil insurrection, the will of the people must be taken into account. Lieutenant Hidalgo, if you please. Alejandro De La Vega, by the power invested in me by King Ferdinand, I hereby seize this hacienda and all adjacent property. Now only one more hurdle remains. Alejandro and Diego will soon be groveling at my feet.
Don Alejandro's not going to take this eviction lying down.
It's Diego that troubles me.
I can't imagine why.
Something about him.
There's more to Diego De La Vega than meets the eye.
Go, boy. Leave the bottle. Get out of here.
You shall definitely have your brandy. Let me have him. Kill him and be quick about it. Not again. Quick. not quick enough.
Farewell, my masked friend.
What happened, Alcalde?